Gary, Ryan Trevitt looks like a really exciting prospect. What was it about him?
Yeah, he was somebody we looked at in January. I know Stephen Presley really well from my playing days, and he's the individual coach at Brentford, and he's somebody that he's, said has a big future ahead of him, and he kept putting his name in. We couldn't get it done in January, but I spent a day after the season at Brentford. I was fortunate to get in and watch training, speak to a lot of members of staff, find out how they do things and get some learning myself. But then on top of that, I got to see Ryan in a game live that night where he scored, he set up a goal when they won the Premier League Cup against Blackburn, and was really excited that night, if I'm being honest, at potentially bringing him into the club, and thought, it would be really difficult. He'd have obviously a lot of options, but worked extremely hard over the summer and finally managed to get it done, so we're delighted to have him.
His goal scoring record is in a word, outstanding.
Yeah, I think he's probably an old school midfielder who can do everything. He is very good in the build-up phase. He can control the game from a deeper position, but he can also arrive in the box to score, to assist. So in terms of what we're looking for, he brings us so much versatility, and he can do a number of different roles for us. So his quality is one thing, but having that versatility is brilliant as well. So really, really happy to bring him to the club.
Where do you see him fitting into the team?
Yeah, I've spoke to him about this at length. I think, like I said, he's a player that can do a number of roles, whether we play the 6 or the 10, he can do either of them, but I see him more as a 6 to arrive, and he's better from behind the game rather than playing ahead of the game. So I've discussed that with him, but he is delighted to be here. He's excited to play and willing to play anywhere in that midfield, but that is the role I see for him, deeper, but with that licence to go and attack and score goals and create.
I know this very much relies on what you see in training before you pick a team for a game, but is he someone you see slotting in to a starting 11 or more of an impact player off the bench?
I think everyone has to fight for their place. I think what we want to create is a competition for places. We want to create that rivalry amongst the group that creates a winning mentality and a competition to get in the team. So everyone that comes knows that they have to earn the right to play, but he's someone that I see with great quality, and he can really make the whole group stronger. So he's going to add to that competition today when he gets his first training session and right throughout the season.
Brentford have clearly done a great job in bringing this guy through the academy, and I think he said in his interview his goals align with Exeter City, the way that we create young talent.
Yeah, it was, like I said, I went and spent the whole day there. I was fortunate. I met the manager, I watched first team training, I met Phil Giles, who's the director of football there, and was blown away by how they do things, the technology, the stats that they use, and the different methods that how they coach the team. Set pieces was a big thing, obviously, that they do, and I learned some things that hopefully we can implement here. So hopefully it's the start of a partnership where two clubs are similarly aligned in what they're trying to do, and we can obviously help Brentford by giving their younger players that opportunity to play in league football, and we can definitely learn a lot from the positive things they're doing as well.